Guys, so today we're going to do a Veilguard ranking. I finished the game, I played it in my own time. It was something I wanted to play myself, just to, like, it's different when you're recording and filming stuff for YouTube versus binging it on your own, and it was just something I really wanted to play in my own time. But we've finished it now. I've done my first run. I played a Dwarven Grey Warden warrior called Barda Thorn, and I romanced Emmerich. Spoilers, by the way. Yeah, there will be spoilers in this. If you haven't finished the game, I would click off now. But yeah, I'm just gonna do my rankings of the companions, of what I think of the people. I might do a little review video separately of the whole game in general, but for now, I'm gonna do the rankings of the companions in Veilguard. And just a brief, talk about them, my opinion, things like that. Hopefully I remember all of them, as I have only played it once, but yeah. Let's go, see if you agree with me. Probably not, because my opinion's usually a bit skewed, shall we say. But yeah, let's go. So first we have, I've forgotten his name, Stalgard from the Kalsharok. It didn't really add much in the end. He added stuff to Harding's quest, but overall, fine, just not much to him. I was really intrigued by the Kalsharok in general, because we've only really experienced them in Awakening. But I do wish there was more to them than that. So I would put him in meh. Fine, but not really much about him. This is the guy in the threads, isn't it? I've forgotten his name, but again, fine, just not a lot to him that I remember, at least. Probably on a rerun I might rank him higher, but we'll go with there. Tash's mum. I've forgotten her name, but she's Tash's mum. I appreciated her willingness to accept, especially in the end. Her death was very, very sad, and I think she was just overall, it wasn't like she refused to accept Tash. She was mainly just didn't understand, and she wasn't the best mum, but I don't think, like she said in the game, she didn't really have much to go on. Being under the Qun and being a scholar, not expecting to be a parent. So I thought she was a really interesting character, and I really appreciated her role in the story, in Tash's story. And like I say, she clearly didn't really know not how to respect Tash, but just didn't know how to be a parent, but tried her best, in my opinion. But best wasn't always right, and I think she knew that. But overall, I would put her in good. I really enjoyed that aspect of her character. Emmerich, because I did his romance. He's gonna go in my love. I really loved Emmerich. His romance could have had a bit more to it. It was not plain, that's not the right word. It just had less scenes than I would have expected. But overall, great addition. Great, look into the Navaran necropolis and necromancy as a whole. Really great with that. So overall, a really, really good character. I will be sad that if I replay it again, I'm not going to romance him. But damn. Yeah, Emmerich was a really good addition, and I'm really glad he was in the game. Oh, I've forgotten your name. Oh, I've forgotten your name. Antoine? Antion? I'll put you above Tash's mum in good. You were really great as the Grey Warden. You had a great relationship with the other one, Evka, that's her name. And I love the Grey Wardens in general. I thought it was done really, really well in this game. So I'm definitely going to put you in good. A great addition to, not a companion, but a great addition to the game. And I thought your relationship was very, very sweet and just intriguing character, to be honest. he was very loyal as well, because my character was a Grey Ward and it felt like they were friends beforehand. So yeah, in good. Harding, I have to say, I was a bit disappointed with Harding in this game. I would still put her in good, but yeah, she just didn't... Her personal quest ended far too soon. It was done a bit too quickly, and she just didn't have much. She was good for, like, reminiscing on the Inquisition, and she was a good companion. She's lovely. But she just wasn't as appealing to me as a lot of the others. And I thought she could just done with a bit more development and more scenes, really. So yeah, I'm gonna put Harding in good. I did sacrifice her in the end, so I am sorry for that. But I was a bit disappointed with Harding. I thought she would offer more to the story than she did. And the whole Titan thing with her was a bit rushed, in my opinion, where she suddenly became a dwarf Titan. Like, I don't know, I just wish she'd have a different type of personal quest than that. It just didn't feel like her, in my opinion. But she was still good. I did like her. Dorian, I'm adding another tier, as I did before. I know you weren't in it much. I wish you were in it way more. I wish we'd have seen you in the Magisterium, like being an advisor. You were made Archon in the end, which is amazing. My Inquisitor was with you in the game, and it's basically an Archon and his husband, which is amazing. You will always be my number one. Always will. My favourite video game character ever. So, yeah. You're number one. Even though you weren't in the game much, you've got your own tier. Isabella, good addition. Really good addition. I'll put you in good. Good character. Again, wish you had more to you. Wish you were in it a bit more. That's the problem with the recurring characters in this. I just wish they were in it more, and I can't put them any higher other than Dorian because I'm biased. Then good, really, because they just weren't in it as much. Yeah, but Isabella, great to see you. I did not expect you to be in it, to be honest. I wish we'd have seen more of you, but overall very good. Morrigan, you see, Morrigan in Origins was up there with Dorian for me, one of my all-time favourite characters ever. Then Inquisition, she just fell like that, and in this, I'm so sorry. This is just Veilguard Morrigan I'm ranking right now, but she's gonna have to go in meh. Just the whole thing with Mythal and the Elven, it doesn't help that I just don't really care for the Elven history. It's just not my type. I much prefer the Canary or learning about the dwarves and the Titans. And she's just so wrapped up in this Mythal stuff, it's just boring. And yeah, I really loved her, like, evilness in the first game, and I appreciate that she's matured and she's like in her 40s or something now. But the Morrigan I loved was an absolute bitch. And she's just mellowed out and become a bit boring with all this Mythal history. So sorry, Morrigan, but you're in meh. Meh. I didn't really like crows in general. They weren't my favourite, if I'm being honest, so I think you can go in meh as well. I'm so sorry. I'm just not... Should I even put you in no thanks? Yeah, you're gonna go in no thanks. The crows just weren't interesting to me, but that's just my opinion. Might feel different on a replay when I'm actually playing as a crow, but the whole Treviso stuff, I mean, I did sacrifice Treviso, and yeah, Minrathous was definitely, there wasn't really a question about that. I was just like Minrathous straight away. So yeah, no thanks. But you were interesting. I've forgotten your name. I'll put you in good, because you were actually very interesting, like the matriarch of the Treviso storyline, but the rest of the family, not so much. Davrin, my love. I love Davrin. I kind of wish I'd have romanced him in this playthrough and left a Morn Watcher for Emrys, but it was a bit too late. definitely going to do a Grey Warden romance with Davrin in the future. These two are joint top for me. Great companions, great addition. Yeah, would be S tier with my other companion, I think, like my other companion tier list. So yeah, Davrin, loved your story. You had a lot of scenes as well, which I really appreciated. So I definitely think I'm going to do your romance in the future, but Davrin's on my second playthrough romance, definitely. But then again, I don't want to play a Grey Warden again, so maybe a third playthrough, because I want to romance him as a Grey Warden, as I feel like you have more in common with the faction you are. I'm not sure, but either way, Davrin's in my love. You're in Navarro, aren't you? In the Grand Necropolis. You're good. Or shall I put you in meh? Nah, I'll put you in meh. Yeah, you're in meh. You're fine. You just gave me quests, but nothing bad to say, just fine, I guess. Manfred, you're going next to Emmerich. You are a beautiful addition. In fact, no, you're not going in Dorian tier. It's reserved for Dorian. But I am gonna... Hang on a sec. I'm adding a row for Manfred. He can have his own row. Manfred. There we are. You are our adoptive son. Yep, me and the Grey Warden, the Grey Warden and Emmerich, we have adopted Manfred as our own child. And we love him dearly. So, Manfred, you've got your own tier. Tash! I don't know. They were a bit... not my favourite addition, I have to say. I mean, they were fine, but... I'm not, like, rushing to do their romance, if that makes sense. Not like I am Davrin and Emmerich. So I think I'm going to put Tash on meh. Yeah, it wasn't... I don't know, it's just the personality wasn't my favourite. Didn't vibe with it as much as I did with the others. And I had a bit of hostility with Tash, with my rook. I thought their personal quest was a bit rushed as well, in my opinion. I did appreciate it. It was just a bit... It could have been done a bit better and just developed a bit more, in my opinion. I still liked them, but not my favourite, so I'm going to put you in there. Ballara's in good. I like Ballara. I like Ballara more as the game... Ballara, as it started, she annoyed me a little bit, but as the game went on, definitely in good. Really sad storyline with her brother. Actually, she's going to go in great. I did like Ballara in the end. Would do a romance in the future, but yeah, great companion with a great companion quest, and I think it was done well and paced really well. Unlike Tash's, in my opinion. So yeah, great for Ballara. The flippin' elven gods can all go in no thanks. No offense to them, but not my favourite villains. If you know me, you know I love a villain, but these villains were not it, in my opinion. They were just annoying and a bit boring and repetitive. I just did not like them. So yeah, sorry, you're both in no thanks. Gillenane and I don't remember your name. Elganan, that's it. Efka can go next to is that his name? Antoine? You were such a great couple. Really sweet and a great addition to the Grey Warden storyline. That's all I really have to say about that. Loved you both. I'm going to do a Sana second. You're going directly next to my love Davrin. Not in the Manfred tier, because you're not my son. But I imagine if I did romance Davrin, we would swap this around. So, Davrin and Asan. You're as one person, you're going in my love. Is that Felasan? He was in the books. In Solas's storyline, no thanks. I didn't like him in the books. And to be honest, I can't really remember his character that much in this to warrant a ranking, but nah, you're alright. Veilguard, Irilyn. Not the Veilguard, the Veil Jumper. Meh, you're alright. Didn't really have much to you. Wish we had a bit more with you, but Nothing against your character. You just didn't offer too much other than faction support, but you were fine. Oh, the Viper. I'm going to put the Viper in great. I found him really interesting. The whole Shadow Dragons was my... I wish I'd have played as a Shadow Dragon, or I will definitely on my second playthrough. But you were very, very interesting to me, and I would really like to know more about the Viper. So yeah, Viper's going in great. Also, the fit, the outfit, amazing. Loved it. The Templar. You're in good. You joined the Shadow Dragons in the end, and you're a good addition to Minrathous and Doctown. I'm a bit biased when it comes to Minrathous as a whole, because it's my favourite place, so you're in good. The Necromancer, the Half-Lich, Johanna, is that her name? You're going in good. I love the Necropolis and the Navaran storyline, and I felt like you had more to... You're more complex than that character there. And it's great that she was a skull on the end, like in the end on Emmerich's table, and you could just chat to her. I thought it was very funny. So yeah, you're going in good. The First Warden, I loved the First Warden. I think it helped that he was Male Hawk's voice actor, but I just found his character so interesting, and I know I'm ranking the First Warden above Harding. That's insane, but damn, I just loved his character, and I really wish we had more with him. And I had such a personal relationship with him, being a Grey Warden. So you're going in great. Like, it doesn't... I'm not really ranking this on... Like, this is a companion. Theoretically, they should be up there compared to this character that wasn't in it that much, but I'm just basing it on how much I liked their character and their story as it developed. So yeah, First Warden, you're going there. Crow, not a fan, sorry. Lucanus, not a fan. I'm really sorry, Lucanus. You did nothing for me, if I'm being honest. Fine. Didn't have much to talk about. Doesn't help that I missed your first quest because I did the main quest too soon, and I also destroyed Treviso with the Blight, so probably doesn't help, and you by far had the lowest approval with my Rook. You were cute with Nev, I have to admit you were cute with Nev, but yeah, not my favourite. Maybe on another playthrough where I play as a crow I'll like the crows more, but the whole faction just wasn't my favourite. You're going there. You belong next to each other. What was it, Morgoth or something? I can't remember. You were cool. You reminded me of the mountain, but yeah. Not really much else. A mare, but a good mare. Nev's going in great. I really love Nev. Really want to romance Nev. Davrin and Nev are my next two. And Balara. Davrin, Nev and Balara. I want to romance you all. Great addition. Love to learn more about Tevinter and her in general. Wish we'd have made our way outside of Doctown more. I understand that was her home, but I really wanted to see the Magisterium in action and things like that. I think we were deprived of that. But yeah, Nev, great character. Shape of Altar, you were a massive disappointment, I have to say. You did absolutely nothing other than say it's bad and yeah. Or the Oracle, as she's called here. I was really disappointed with the whole... I thought you had way more to the story than you did, so you're in no thanks. Tarquin! Tarquin, you're in good. I enjoyed you. I really liked your character. Not as much as the Viper, but again, very intriguing. Also, I've just realised they've not got Mavaris on here, which is very upsetting. I'd put Mavaris in great, or next to Tarquin, maybe in good. But yeah, enjoys your story. Definitely, like I say, want to play as a Shadow Dragon in the future. Varric. Varric's in my love. Rest in peace. I cried when we found out he was dead. I had a suspicion, but damn, that was sad. Also, how did none of the companions realise you... Like, did they not mention Varric once, or did you not mention Varric once to them for them to ask, oh, he's actually dead? Like, surely. But it makes sense why he didn't get up in his room. He was solidly on the bed. God damn. Varric, I love you. You'll be missed. Spite can go next to Lucanus. Fine, I guess. Spite. Strife. You can go next to Irulan. I want to see more of Strife because apparently he romances Emmerich if Emmerich doesn't romance Rook. So I might rank him higher if I saw more of him. But like with Irulan, we didn't really see much of them. And I feel like I saw more of Tarquin and like the Viper, say, because I saved Minrathous and I was around the area more. Plus I kept visiting the Shadow Dragons just to, you know, see Dorian. So yeah, they felt like they were more present in my story than the Veil jump a lot. But Solus, row below. Hang on a minute. Solus, no. That's what you're going to be called? Go away. You painted yourself as a victim. You are not the victim. You're the villain. I punched you in the face and tricked you into going back into the Fade. I will never like Solus. I didn't in Inquisition. I didn't even more so in this. The fact that he was just constantly lying and tricking us. Everything he said was a lie. I know he's a trickster and a god of lies, but he definitely lived up to that name. Zero sympathy, zero love. Sorry. If anyone is a Solus fan, good character, fine, but not a fan, so bye. Good riddance. But yeah, that was my tier list. I hope you enjoyed. Please don't kill me in the comments, because it is probably controversial, like it always is. But yeah, that's all I have to say, really. Leave your thoughts below, and have a good day. Bye, everyone.